Rockstar version, of Jason. And I have to, tip my cap to you and say thank you for getting Alice Cooper to sign my Friday the 13th Part 6 poster up in Chicago, maybe, once upon a time. So
yes, sir.
I appreciate
yep,
that.
it was Chicago. No problem. I mean, I had to get it.
We went through the weirdest convention of all time to meet Tom Matthews, too.
Yeah, oh, god damn. That was fucking horrible.
I'd still go back.
I would, too.
Especially if there's somebody I really want to meet. And I got to see Tamara Glenn, and since Blake's talking about the Nightmare on Elm Street TV series, that's where Tamara Glenn was on that too.
Was she?
Yeah.
That's
she was.
Cool. I like
one of the episodes. Yeah, me too. I like the kids
her.
too. Yeah. Yeah. So, man, I tell you what, 1986 was fun. And I feel bad that Maximum Overdrive, Psycho 3, Poltergeist 2, Critters, Demons 2, fucking From Beyond. I could go on and on. All these movies got fucking snubbed, but what can I do? You can only get 10, and this is what we got. And, it's hard to narrow it down. Really, really hard. And I think it's pretty impressive that Friday the 13th, I really did not expect everybody else to love Part 6 as much as me. I thought that I was just kind of in the minority about how much I love Part 6. Because the fact of the matter is, Part 4 is a better slasher. I just find Part 6 more entertaining overall. And that's my thing about it.
Yeah.
Just like, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Hello? Apparently, Blake has fallen off. Vic is still there, but I can't hear him. So I just guess I'll continue to talk here for a minute. Actually, I'm going to message them real quick. Anyway, I saw a movie called Bullitt County, and I'd love to talk to them about it here shortly, but I can't really do that until they're actually on the line. Gotta love TalkShoe. Gotta love fucking... Vic's calling back in. I don't know what happened with his other line. I'm going to unmute him here to make sure he's on.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. What happened?
Hey, I don't know. You were talking, then all of a sudden you just quit talking. Like, I was still on the line.
You're still on the line.
Something happened on your end.
I don't know. I've never been
know.
disconnected. And Blake left, too, at the same time, so I'm not sure what happened. But Blake's called back in, and he's waiting to get logged in here.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Hello?
I don't know what happened either. Okay. Yeah, I'm here.
What the fuck happened?
So, I have no idea.
Travis cut us off.
I did not. I just sat here doing the same shit I've been doing all night.
It's because you pissed him off about Night of the Creep. God damn it.
Yeah, so he deleted both of us. He's an asshole.
And then I let you back on. I just have short ranges. All right. So here's what I wanted to tell you.
He called off. We're good.
Goddamn, this tells us something that it's been 3 weeks since we talked. But, so Bullitt County, I went and saw this on Halloween. Vic, did I tell you about this movie?
What?
Bullitt County?
No.
That's the name of the movie, I swear to God, okay? So Bullitt County is, it was playing at AMC, obviously, right? and it was an independent movie. And okay, so let me tell you what it's about. All right, it says an action thriller set in 1977 about four friends who reunite for a bachelor party to hunt for buried Prohibition money on Kentucky's Bluegrass Bourbon Trail, only to become ripped apart by greed, corruption, and murder. And it was, like, surprisingly good. I was shocked how good this movie was. Yeah, it was surprising. Like, I enjoyed it. So if you ever get the chance, like, in whatever way you want to see it, check it out, Bullitt County, okay? Especially for something to be in Kentucky, it's kind of cool, you know? So I don't want to give anything away because if I do, I feel like I'm giving the plot away. But yeah, basically, they're all looking for this buried gold, and it ends up being kind of crazy. Blake's like falling down the stairs, hurting himself, I think.
No, I was actually digging in my refrigerator trying to find something to eat because now I'm hungry. All this talk about horror movies and all this stuff, and now I'm hungry, so I want to eat.
It happens. It happens.
Hey, Vic, since we last talked, I saw Halloween twice in IMAX.
Hell yeah. I've seen it once.
I went and saw a movie called Silencio, and I stopped watching it because it was shitty, and I actually walked into Halloween after that because it was terrible. It was boring. By the way, 3.5 for Bullitt County. 3.5 machetes out of 4 for Bullitt County. So give it a shot if you get a chance. It's one of those things that you kind of think about afterwards. I don't know that it has the rewatch value, but it's still pretty fucking good. I watched a movie that was really hard to watch. I don't know if you guys have seen the previews for this. It's Beautiful Boy with Steve Carell from like he was in, Anchorman, and it's about addiction. This guy's kid is hooked on drugs, and like it's about him trying to save him, and you really ultimately come to the conclusion that you fucking can't help anybody unless they help themselves,
Well, yeah.
And it was kind of depressing, but it was good. I give it 3.5 out of 4. It's just not something I'd want to watch over and over again because it was depressing. Like I said. I watched Suspiria at Baxter Avenue. I did a whole podcast on it. It's only like 10 minutes long, so anybody can listen to it. It's 3 out of 4. Weird as fuck, but so is the original. Bohemian Rhapsody, fellas, it was fantastic, fucking great. 4 out of 4. Blake, have you seen it yet? If not, you should.
I'm going to see it as soon as I can. It's on my list, man. I've heard great things about it, and I want to see what's
I want to see it.
I would watch it again at the theater if I ever had time. You know what I mean? To get out to something and watch something again. I just don't have time to watch a repeat right now. There's a lot of movies that are coming out that I want to go see. So, like Creed 2, I might try to go see that tomorrow night. Overlord, I did a show on this also. It's only about a 10-minute show. It's like a zombie Call of Duty. 3 out of 4. It was all right. It wasn't as good as I'd hoped it would be. A lot of people are giving it more credit than I would have. But it's not bad. Not bad at all. Worth checking out if you have some sort of pass like I have. I watched The Grinch. And, Vic, you kind of laughed at me for doing it. Of course, I was taking Isla, taking my daughter. But, Vic, it wasn't bad. And you made a joke like that they keep making new Grinches. This is only the third one overall. And it's been 18 years.
I don't believe that.
No, there's the original cartoon. There's the original cartoon with Boris Karloff. And that was like forever ago. And then in 2000 or so, they did the Jim Carrey version. And now they've done this version. So this is technically only the second animated version.
Well, the reason he thinks it's more, Travis, is because all of the other animated Dr. Seuss stuff all looks the same. Like, you could see traces of the way the Grinch looks in Horton Hears a Who. Like, it's just the overall design. Kind of like with Toy Story. They got the fourth one coming out, and it suspiciously looks like I've seen some of this before, So
this is what I'm going to say about the Grinch, and this is more so for Blake because he has kids. It's a fun movie, but the Grinch, I don't know how to describe this, but he's not Grinchy enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was kind of grumpy. Right. He was kind of grumpy, but he wasn't sort of a dick like he was in the others. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. He had a heart, and he had a heart before he really, really had a heart. So it was odd. Like, you could see the cracks in his foundation coming along. But I don't know. I can't describe it. He just wasn't a big enough asshole in this one. But it was still funny. It was fun to watch. I liked it. That's the important thing. So it was fine. I prefer the other. I want to say I prefer the other two, but that's mainly because of the original song in the first one. The second one, it's good because Jim Carrey's funny as fuck. But anyway, that's that. All right, so Die Hard 30th anniversary. I saw this with Vic. Vic, what do you most remember about seeing Die Hard with me?
But I don't know.
For me, it was picking out all the Ghostbusters people.
Oh yeah,
they had the Dickless guy.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I was picking out all sorts of different people from the '80s movies. Like Vigo was in the fucking movie, and like these are things that I just never realized until this viewing of it. So it was great. And Die Hard was amazing.
I was shocked by it.
It was really fun to watch, too, at the theater. I'm glad we did that. Good shit. I'm glad Cinemark does that. I watched Instant Family. Awesome. I watched Instant Family at AMC. Vic, have you seen this movie at all, Instant Family? It's a comedy.
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
Mark Wahlberg's in it. Rose Byrne from Insidious. It was funny, but it was way too long. It actually hit 2 hours. It was about them fostering 3 kids. And it was funny, but it just wasn't, I don't know. It was really funny at times, but, like, again, it was 2 hours of a comedy. That's too fucking long. You know? A comedy should be an hour and a half, period.
Yeah.
Not some profound movie. And then this surprised me, Vic. Yesterday I went and saw The Girl in the Spider's Web, which, I'd seen, you heard me once upon a time say I saw The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and I didn't like the chick from the Nightmare on Elm Street remake until I saw that movie and they had the rape scene, and then I hadn't liked her again.
Yep.
Well, I really did like The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, but The Girl in the Spider's Web, I figured it'd be pretty similar. It wasn't the same chick. I actually stopped watching it. I was bored.
Damn.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I was disappointed. I was like, this isn't very good. I'm leaving. I got tired of it, and I left. So it wasn't that good. What can I say? So not really worth your time in case anybody's looking forward to seeing that one. And one more movie outside of the theaters that I want to talk about real quick, and that is Flesh and Blood. Now, you guys might recall me talking about Into the Dark, The Body on Hulu. That was their Halloween movie. They're doing like a horror movie for every season or for every holiday, supposedly. So they did Flesh and Blood for Thanksgiving, is what it's called. Okay, and it only got 2.5 out of 4 for me. It was about this dad and this daughter, and the mom had been killed like a year prior. And it's about the girl being all depressed and the dad's just trying to make her feel better. It wasn't really fucking very good. It was melodramatic. And it really didn't pick up until the end where you had some decent gore. But, it was just not my cup of tea. So, okay, there. I got it on my movies. I know that was a shit ton. But, that's what happens when we have weeks and weeks worth of movies. So, now, I'm, talked out. So whoever wants to take over and talk a little bit, feel free about whatever you want.
I got nothing for you. I already talked about my convention.
Blake, you watched anything lately?
I've been rewatching a lot of older things. Like I said, this past weekend I sat down and watched Candyman again, because it had been a while. I actually got it from my wife as like an early sort of a Christmas present because it was one of the ones we didn't have. And right before that, we sat down and had like a late dinner together and watched Candyman 2, Farewell to the Flesh, which is
the problem with the Candyman movies. I love the first Candyman, okay, Blake. But the sequels, they're just pretty much doing the exact same thing again. Like, okay, there's these killings and Candyman did it, but they're blaming some chick for it.
Or Chip's brother.
Yeah.